Secretary General, it's been a long time. Yeah, I figured as much. You hid a nuke in a monastery? What? How many nuns? Oh, leave it to me. I've got a score to settle with that walking toaster anyway. No backup. I work alone, but I do need you to deliver a message. You tell Steelhorn I'm coming, and hell's coming with me.
Boy, does it feel good to headbang again to that fucking intro. You know, be better. What is if we were all wearing Canadian tuxedos headbanging to that fucking intro?
May or may not be some Amazon searches on my history there.
Mickey Charlie's got a fucking Canadian tuxedo romper coming.
Fuck yeah, baby!
It just zips right up from the middle.
He's got a wish list of just denim things. It's cool.
Charlie's pajamas for Drawn to Action is denim, and he just the butt flap has like the metal buttons that are like,
yeah, it's got the Levi buttons that you have to undo. Yeah. They thought button fly was the next big thing. It's called button flap, baby.
There it is, baby.
Oh man, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode of B Action, where we put the B back in action. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm one of your B hosts, Mickey, aka the Silver Fox, and with us as always is our denim debutante, Dustin O'Brien. Tell the people, how you doing, Dustin?
Yeah. You see this right here? This right here can break your elbow in 4 places. Yeah.
Oh man. And our B++ captain of the ship, Charlie. How you doing, Charlie?
It's nice being in the back seat today. Kind of like
I know.
But did you hear Mickey just said I get all the denim, Charlie?
That's fun. I'll get to be the Australian Richard Norton back here.
That's right.
God,
you just strap me to the top of a muscle car, and I'm not going anywhere because of my giant fucking dick.
That's
just going to hold me right down there.
Like a baby's arm holding holding an apple.
Right.
Oh, man. So if you can't tell, we're going to be doing a little bit of China O'Brien tonight, and that is 1999. Sorry, a little bit of Cynthia Rothrock tonight, and that is 1990s China O'Brien.
Look, Mickey, it's okay that she gets you all confuffled. Man,
it's okay.
It's okay.
And I haven't done this in a while. I was like, man, I don't even remember how to do this.
It's all coming back to him now, man.
But before we get into our histories, let's listen to that trailer.
I'm going to warn Dustin now.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. It's Charlie. It's okay.
It will not feel like 2 minutes, okay?
Good.
It's going to be, like Richard Norton says, it's going to be the best 2 minutes of your life.
There are some places in this world
I can't see you back there,
where a pretty girl should never walk alone
but I can feel you.
unless her name is China O'Brien.
She's one of them chop suey fighters.
Once, she was a big city cop.
Reconsider.
Now, she's on her own, heading for the most dangerous place of all, the place she once called home.
China!
Dad!
Some changes around town since you've gone, China.
I'll never touch a gun again.
Where she learned to love, where she learned to fight, where she watched them kill her father. Now, she means to clean up his tongue. In her own way, with a little help from her friends.
We'll have to remind him where the tower is.
She's out to stop crime. Cold. And teach the killers a lesson they'll never forget. She's one girl who fights. As good as she looks. Cynthia Rothrock is China O'Brien.
God damn it, dude. My old buddy
Told
goes,
you.
when he goes, "Hey, forgot who has the power," and I hear it, and I just see fucking Jeff Speakman walk out of the fog.
That music had me thinking like I was playing like a side scroller fighting beat 'em up.
Yes.
Or something. I was like, yes, let's go. Give me some
Streets
double
of
Dragon.
Rage going on there.
Exactly.
I told you this trailer's freaking awesome.
Hell yeah, I love that. So let's get into our histories before we continue on, and let's get the easy one out of the way. Dustin, what is your history? China O'Brien.
Dang. I'm not a stranger to Cynthia Rothrock because I have brought 2 movies to the table with her that we all enjoyed to an extent, right? With Tiger Claws and Martial Law. China O'Brien has actually been in my Vinegar Syndrome cart for like 2 Black Fridays because it was one of those where I had to like weigh out the options of like MVD has a sale going on and there's like 10 things I want from there. Yeah. Vinegar Syndrome only has like 3 things. Like which one would make sense for me to get, you know? And it's never been Vinegar Syndrome lately, you know? So I know the name, I know the cover, and that's about it.
Okay. Fair. All right. Charlie, how about you?
It's weird. I'm on with Dustin over here.
Yeah.
I know I've said it because we've covered a couple of Cynthia Rothrock is in a movie, but we haven't done a Cynthia Rothrock movie yet. But I've only seen like one of her movies, and that was Yes, Ma'am. It's the only one I've ever said. I think it's like her most popular too, so it kind of makes sense. It was probably playing on cable at some point. But like Dustin said, I've always heard of China O'Brien. Like that, you say Cynthia Rothrock, you kind of think China O'Brien. Yes, ma'am. You know the movie she's in, but this is a first time watch for me. And part of me, I'm feeling like I did during our other Richard Norton movie. I keep forgetting the name.
Equalizer 2000.
Equalizer
Charlie
2000.
I had so much set up for this movie with that fucking title.
That's fine. I could not remember that. I was sitting there going, what equal sign, equilibrium. That was an awesome movie. I've had a rough week, brother. Yeah. Okay, it's been a rough week
for me. It was Tuesday.
It's not even Tuesday. But I had said that during his movie that I didn't really know a whole lot of Richard Norton movies either. I can see why I didn't watch a lot of Cynthia Rothrock movies. And I'm kind of kicking myself now because Jesus Christ, God, we'll get into it.
Or you
Mickey,
just didn't listen to the Bee Gees.
I could have done that too. Mickey, what's your history? You brought this. This is your pick.
Yeah. This was the first movie I ever saw with Cynthia Rothrock in it. This was a rental back in the day. My dad picked it out of the, hey, it looks good. Let's watch that. And so we rented it, watched it, and we both liked it. We liked it so much that when we returned that one, we were looking for more Cynthia Rothrock. Like, what else can we watch, right? So she actually kind of endeared herself to us because, it's badass and she's hot. So it was a twofer. We're suckers for a pretty blonde lady. But
that's fair.
She's pretty. Lethal.
You know what? Thinking back now, my dad rented a lot of like badass women, like martial, like women on like vengeance, murdering sprees and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I think I got it now. But anyway,
your dad had a kink.
He did. I think he did. I think he did.
That's where Mickey's came from.
Hey, yeah. But yeah, I've seen this a couple of times. It's probably been like 20 years though since I watched it. So this was a nice refresh. Some things I was like vividly remembered, and then some things I was like, I don't remember that, but that's awesome. Right. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Glad to rewatch. Yeah, that's about it for me. My history.
Right. Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna get the elephant out of the room right now.
Which one?
I'm gonna say the one, at least mine.
Okay.
You made a joke about being proud of Cynthia making this movie, right?
Sure.
You're proud of her, right?
I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
I can see why we've watched movies that had Cynthia in it. Or movies where she's in China doing not talking.
Yeah.
That's my biggest complaint about this movie is Cynthia is so forced with her dialogue. Like there's things like her ADR is really bad in this.
That's Golden Harvest's fault.
No, that's fair. That's fair, but it's just
it's still a Golden Harvest joint. So
there's did you seen like why she's doing this movie, right? Like the reason why she did this movie is because of another reason, and also the guy who directed it also directed Enter the Dragon. Yeah. So it's not unfamiliar territory. But my biggest gripe is just Cynthia is so forced when it comes to her acting. And not ass kicking. Her ass kicking's awesome.
I will agree with you. Yeah. There were times during, like, the movie starts out great, then she starts talking, and you're like, maybe it gets better, and then it turns into a drama, and you're like, I don't know. And then the movie's like, oh, wait a minute, I remember what we're doing. And then it's the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, her ass kicking is awesome. Like the action in this movie is awesome, but it makes me think, back to Tiger Claw and martial law, at least, like why she was barely talking in those, but doing a lot of ass kicking in those. But also, like I said, she's just used to doing the China stuff where she's dubbed over, so she doesn't really have to have dialogue or anything out there. She just lets her fucking physicality speak for itself.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest gripe about the movie.
I guess as someone who's watched a few Rothrock movies, it's kind of par for the course for me, where I'm like, yeah, that's just her. Like, I get it. Like, no, but I get it though. I get it. Nobody's gonna watch this and be like, "Wow, give her the Oscar," or like, "What great acting!" But I get it. Yeah.
No. But when you have everyone else in this movie just acting their ass off, and then Cynthia talking through her teeth is a little distracting. Like, especially like her dad is really good, and that scumbag cop is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. I was gonna say I was actually super impressed with Richard Norton in this.
Oh, and he phenomenal.
I was like, I was not expecting it. I mean, although we've just watched him and I have a giant gun and I'm going to kill everyone.
There wasn't a lot of talking in that movie either.
Yeah, we didn't a lot of talking and fucking. That's all just guns. That's
it. Ain't nothing you can judge it off of, because the first thing Richard Norton says is he goes, Cynthia, and lip locks her.
I haven't seen you in 7 years, and that's what you do.
Oh, and she was she was all for it, man.
He's like, later on, he's like, we got to make it believable. I'm like, all right, yeah, go, Richard.
Yeah, you
do, dude. But yeah, that's just my biggest takeaway. But other than that, I had no gripes because I messaged you guys immediately, and I was like, Mickey, this fucking score, these pinch harmonics,
it's so good.
This slat bass, dude, it's so fun, man. Like, you just have Cynthia walking down that dark alley after Mosquito or Termite, whatever the fuck it.
I think it was Termite.
It was Termite.
Whatever the fuck his name was. He goes, "Oh yeah, well, you know what won't last out there on the street with the Bloods?
The Bloods,
your martial arts." And she goes out there and just whoops ass.
And it's not even his crew. It's just that's how dangerous this place is.
Yeah.
Although I thought she got a bit racist there for a second because she's like, Termite, I can't see you. I'm like, that's a little racist. That's a little racist.
She
But,
stepped out. She stepped out there dressed like a '90s mom and whooped everybody's ass. Like when
Hey.
that was the one thing I was like, because
She was
we went from her
old.
in the dojo in like her training gear,
Yeah.
right? She's like running Cobra Kai basically, and then she gets out of her car in that dark alley just wearing fucking bright ass neon mom clothes. And
She
I
was
like, "Let's
only
go."
missing the shoulder pads from that. Era.
She had shoulder pads a few times in this movie,
Hey.
but yeah,
She did a few times, but not in this fight. But I was
Yeah.
like, that's all she's missing. In a white convertible too.
That
pulls up.
windbreaker didn't stand a fucking chance.
no,
The wind did not stand a chance with that windbreaker on.
They don't do it as egregiously in the rest of the movie, but I was like, when they sped up her fight in the alleys, I was like, please don't do that the whole time. I know she can fight.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it sped up, but thankfully I don't know why they thought maybe just for pacing to speed it up, but
I would think with the stunts, more or less, not necessarily the choreography, like how she falls back onto that desk and kickbacks up, like that part is very obviously a little sped up because it's like that.
yeah.
And there's a couple of parts where she falls against something and gets up, and it has to be like they're trying to not show like a reaction time, but more or less like just keep the fucking scene moving.
It's like, well, it's almost like she springs forward. And really if they did it to everyone, I'd have been like, okay, that's just the style. But then you get fucking Richard Norton out there, who is a goddamn graceful gazelle in denim that
Chuck Norris, eat your heart out.
they probably had to slow the film rate down for that motherfucker in this movie.
I wonder if there was like a stipulation to where he had to keep his shirt on in this.
He's like, I'm gonna keep the rating under control here. Better keep.
It was rated R. It was rated R, Charlie.
It was gonna be X if he took it off.
How in the hell is this
Cynthia would have
rated
got
R?
pregnant again.
How in the hell is this rated R? There's nothing.
I would think the violence more
it.
more or less.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen the
shit
same
a couple times
on Saturday afternoons. Like, this was the most tame rated R movie I have ever seen. There's almost
Minimal blood.
You know what? I think what it is the barbecue they're having it later in the movie when that guy walks up with a fucking AR-15 and opens fire on everyone.
There's no goddamn AR-15. Everyone had M16s, including the sniper.
I don't know guns.
Had a scope on an M16 in this movie. I'm like,
and couldn't
really, bro?
hit one lady in that whole.
You couldn't hit the broadside of a goddamn barn with that gun.
He was stormtrooper shooting out there, man.
Yeah.
There's like 50 people when you hit one lady.
There was quite a bit of like prostitution, and that one girl.
That's what I was going to say.
Beat out of her.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I was
that
gonna
got
say
the R.
that pervy ass old man. I actually wrote that in my notes. I was like, "Fuck this pervy old man," because it's something about this time and these kind of movies that's usually the driving force is graping. You know what I mean? Like the bad guy is all about that.
This guy reminded me of Westlake from Roadhouse. That's basically what this one guy reminded me of. I brought the J.C. Penney in. You know, that's his claim to fame in this movie. But yeah, this movie's still awesome, and there's still a ton of fights that were pretty cool. But I'm going to tell everybody right now, I got about a third through this movie, and I put it in the chat. I went, oh, it's female walking tall.
Dude, yep, absolutely. I wrote that down too. This is walking tall.
And I looked it up, and according to Google and all that, they're like, yeah, it was a heavy influence. The 1970s version that was more of the true story, not The Rock, not Kevin Sorbo, none of that stuff. It was... Kevin Sorbo did the sequel, for those of you that don't know. There's a Walking Tall 2 out there. Exactly. It's not worth your time other than knowing to avoid it.
Yeah.
But down to the sawmill is in this thing.
Yes.
I wanted to talk about the sawmill. That's my favorite part.
The shit-ass cop that there's an election that happens the exact same way. And I'm just like, okay. Now, kind of when it hit that, I went, I know what I'm here for. And I knew kind of what to expect. So I got through the talky parts easier.
Yeah, because it does kind of, there is a shift, right? From the first part of the movie. You kind of, and then it takes a quick cut to like, oh, we're going to, a rural area now where she's the hometown and a small girl, small town girl.
USA, yeah.
So it was definitely like a big shift there. She's this big city cop. Now she
accidentally killed a kid who was like 27 years old. So, they couldn't live down killing a kid.
As old as she was, right? Like
at least as old as it was.
But that's the thing is like when they're like, yeah, I'm all from the big city. Like you don't ever get to know that. other than her saying it, because like everything we've done where they're like, yeah, like Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, like you can tell they're in fucking LA, right?
Yeah.
Like you can see it has that vibe and feel to it. We get the dojo, and then we get that alley, and that's it.
Yeah.
And they're like, she's from a big city. I'm like, prove it to me.
They can't. It's the same town for filming. That's just
that's what I'm saying.
That's why it's at night, and the camera literally just pans down the sidewalk and lands on the alley. It is a fancy ass restaurant, and the alley is ran by the Bloods. That's all I can figure out.
The alley is ran by the Bloods.
That's all I know from this city.
Blood territory.
Yeah, that one fucking alley though.
It's just that alley. Nice restaurant, valet parking, Bloods.
We were watching this because I watched it with Holly, and dude, I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. But when we're watching Cynthia rough up these fucking Blood members, and you have Termite getting those two guys that kind of like jump him initially, and there's that dude with the cut off flannel and that big mullet.
Yeah,
she goes, oh, that's Balthazar from Despicable Me 3.
Wow.
Wow.
Dude.
Nice pull.
Well, that's just what he looks like. I think the guy, I think it's Trey Parker, not Matt Stone. Trey Parker voices him.
Yeah.
But he just has that same fucking look to him, dude. But
I can't say shit because I make a Pixar reference later in this movie. So
all those, I'm pretty sure all those guys were the same ones that show up later in like
with hats
the bar
on.
fight.
They were hats, so you don't know.
The henchman, the guy in the stable at the end, was just in the fight in the bar earlier, and it's like, I know you're reusing people immediately, but I was also like, the Bloods membership was really laxed in the 90s because there's a lot of Mexican blood, there's some white blood, there's some black blood,
and none of them are like wearing the colors. Like it's not like a color affiliated.
I don't think I think they made one comment to the Bloods, and then everyone's like, "Oh, that's all we got to say." Now just throw some gang members in here, and that's all it is. It's just gang members. It's fun. It's awesome. It's a cool fight. It was fun. She's teaching as she's walking through this alley.
Dude, like that shit fucking broke me.
Oh, dude, she's saying what the move it's like she's teaching Termite, and he's not there. He got his ass beat 30 minutes ago and is still at the dojo, basically. And then I wish her dude, the other guy that ran the dojo with her, was in this movie more. I was actually digging that one guy,
because he showed up in that fight for a minute. It
was
pretty good too.
He was like, kicking some ass. I was like, I like this guy. I was like, I can't wait to see more. No,
that's it.
You're telling me Cynthia at this point in this, or throughout this movie, becomes Walker Texas Ranger?
Yes,
in a sense, yes.
And old buddy from the dojo,
yeah. I see where you're going.
Becomes her partner.
Yeah.
Because she's wearing just as much denim as everyone is.
I don't think there's room for him and Richard Norton though in that precinct.
Dude, maybe.
There's not room for him, Richard Norton, and a character we're going to talk about here in just a few minutes. That when I looked up IMDb, because it was irritating the shit out of me when I was like, I knew you knew who it was.
I knew immediately.
Because I know him from another movie, not that movie. And when I saw that movie the first time, I had to look it up and see who that was. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I had to look it up because he didn't have a scar over his eye. Otherwise, I would have recognized Sub-Zero in this motherfucker.
Dude, when she goes, "What's your name?" I went, Kuai Liang.
Of course he did.
Actually, when you see him, though, you're like, that's Liu Kang. And you're like, no, that's Sub-Zero. He's dressed like Liu Kang. He's got the red headband.
No, it's not.
He's got a red bandana and the long hair.
He straight up looks like fucking Nightwolf, dude. He's got the black leather vest, the red bandana. That is fucking Nightwolf.
Where's denim? Where's his denim?
Look, you're both wrong. He looked like Kung Fury, okay? You ever see the short Kung Fury?
Oh, yeah.
That's what he looked like in this movie.
But no, as soon as I seen his face pop up, I'm like, oh, there's Sub-Zero.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I love the practicality of how they had to work around him breaking his hand.
Dude, when I read about that, I'm like, that's pretty fucking smart. But at the same time, I'm like, he's very limited now. Yeah. But I like the ingenuity of them having to do that.
He rides a motorcycle. So for everyone that hasn't seen this movie, now in the IMDb, they said he basically was supposed to be like he didn't have a left hand or right. Yeah, left hand.
Yeah.
It's still there. Okay. So he broke it in real life with Cynthia doing luge or something like
something
that.
like that.
Yeah. It's like stupid. That's how you broke it, doing something stupid.
That's usually how it works, Charlie.
Yet this character was already set for this movie, and I guarantee he was locked into having to be on a motorcycle the entire movie. And they went, how the fuck is he going to ride a motorcycle? Lego minifigs to the rescue, everybody. You take this little block here and you attach it to the wrist, and it's got a little peg A that goes into slot B.
It's clever.
And
as
I'm
fuck.
it turns.
It's a nice touch.
It's like driving with your wrist.
Yeah.
And he uses it as a weapon later. I was like, I'm in for it. It's just later when they try to explain what happened to his hand that I was just like, you're trying so hard to hide it the whole time until the dude stomps it.
I hated that though, because I actually wrote it down. I was like, hand backstory lame, because everything is cool except he just stomped his hand. I was like, man, I wish they had like put it in his like chain of his motorcycle or something. I kept waiting for something like that to happen, like mangle that thing,
or a blender. They were at the bar. They could have shoved it in a blender. And I was
waiting for something gnarly to happen to his hand. It was just, you stomped it. I was like,
I kept watching that flashback going, oh, they're purposely hiding the hand. He's supposed to have a hand. Oh shit, what's happening? Because I was like, maybe it was a birth defect. I don't know. It was just
But dude, I think my favorite part when he pops up is when they go to the sawmill, because there's that guy that's like stealing lumber from this other guy, a Botswanian lumberjack is stealing from another Botswanian lumberjack. Yes. And he goes, I know that's mine because my initials are on them.
My name's literally on it.
Yeah. And they start getting to that fucking fight, and he kicks this fucking guy, and Cynthia turns and looks at him, and the sun is like blaring behind him, and his hair just blowing in the wind. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
He's the one that kicks the sniper scope M16 guy. And I laughed my ass off at that.
Yeah, dude. It's so fucking epic, man, because we see him at the Beaver Lodge Inn, which lives up to his name because that's what they peddle there is beaver.
Yeah. If it's still open, Bucky's gonna sue him. That's all I can say.
I wouldn't put him past him.
Maybe.
But we learn he has a big history with that. But Charlie, what was he playing? Did you catch it?
He was playing Asteroids.
Was it Asteroid? Okay, I'd seen him playing an arcade cab. I wasn't sure.
I saw the Asteroid cab in there.
But then later they go back to that bar and you get a good look at it. It says Asteroids.
Yeah, okay. I think right before the fight you see it pretty clearly, and I saw it. Yeah.
And fucking A, dude, like Cynthia walks in that bar and she sits there and meets the old Betty from high school that she went to school with, dude. Yeah. And all of a sudden, like now, all these dudes just want to fight Cynthia in this bar, dude. Yeah. And this guy goes, she guaranteed us a show, and she rears back and kicks that dude right in the fucking nuts.
I don't know you. That's my purse. That's what I was thinking.
He grabbed him a handful of tush from Cynthia, though, so he had it coming. Yeah. That's for sure.
But in high heels, though, like, dude, just like the balance and shit. But, dude, when our boy Sub-Zero whips around and sees that dude with the fucking switchblade.
It was awesome. I love this.
And that's where we get that goddamn line from the trailer where the bartender goes, oh, he's some kind of fighter. I'm not going to say it, but he's some kind of fighter.
You can say chop suey. There's a System of a Down song called that.
Well, all right. Well, he's referring to.
We're not being mean about it. We're making fun of the fact they said it. Okay, we can say that shit.
All right, but dude, when he fucking says that shit, I'm like, all right, I know what I'm in for now.
Yeah. Oh, this is a full-on hick town. Yeah. Her dad's a sheriff who has lost all control. This guy owns the judge. Yeah. They got a deputy. The fire department. They got a deputy. This is like Gangs of New York. Butcher, the Bill the Butcher. How he controls like half of everything. That's this little town. Is this guy owns everything except her dad and one deputy in this movie, and she kind of lands in the middle of all this turmoil going on, because I mean, I felt bad for her dad. through this whole beginning part.
Dude, he was doing his fucking best, man. Like, he was literally just trying to uphold the law.
Yeah.
While getting slapped in the face by the judge and with that shit-eating grin from that lawyer that
dude,
was defending.
That court scene pissed me the fuck off, dude.
That room is tiny as shit.
You've been to a rural courthouse there, sir?
I have.
And they keep doing that slow zoom in to make it even more like, ooh, you piece of shit.
Yeah, you motherfucker, dude.
And the worst part is they're technically on the right side of they're using the law to their advantage. He did go onto private property to talk to the guy about the lumber. Yes, there was an assault, but it's like he said, she said on, who caused it, who started it. Cynthia's not a, deputy. So you're getting madder because it's like they're going to win because technically they're telling the truth, even though we know that they're the bad guys and we don't want them to win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst part about this. That's why there's one of the bad guys is a deputy in here, because then he's like got the law on his side to do all these shitty fucking things. And it's like, this sucks. I hate it. Dude, kill them all.
When he's sitting there in fucking Cynthia's dad's seat as the impromptu sheriff, and you have that dirtbag that walks in with his slick back hair that we see earlier in the movie getting arrested for some disorderly conduct in the bar at the Beaver Lounge Inn. Being this dude's fucking deputy was like, that's the point right there at this funeral scene. And right after it is where Holly started like tracking the felonies that these people are committing. Dude, it didn't stop till the end. From there, it just did not. She would just name something: aggravated assault, attempted assault on, as an elected official, assault on a police officer, burglary, grand theft auto, just shit like that, dude. It made the viewing experience so much better because she got into it, because we're sitting there watching this and they get the phone call and Cynthia and her dad run up the door, but Matt calls back.
So good.
And Cynthia runs back in and answers. And when that car explodes, Holly's jaw was on the floor.
Hell yeah, dude. It's an intense moment.
Oh my God, dude. And then she's like, they killed him. I'm like, unfortunately.
Yeah. I was shocked. I was like, wow, they really went for it. For something that hasn't been uber violent with a lot of people dying in the movie.
Yeah.
For that to happen, you're just like, oh fuck.
It's a great moment because of the camera work there and like the slow-mo and then the music. The music's like peak, man. Like it almost felt like a horror movie for a minute. I was like, this is great.
And
it's
then
at night. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
And then they doubled down on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. And she's like, they killed the other good guy too?
Well, I love that the lady's like, I can't remember his name, the other deputy. I called him, he's on his way. And she's like, what? No. Like runs and try to call him like, you're going to
What's his number?
You hear the phone ringing in the background as you watch the deputy get in his car and then it explodes. And you're just like, holy fuck. That's was my other issue with this movie. That was dramatic as fuck. I'm locked into this movie. I'm like, holy shit. Oh, this is good. This is turning into some good shit. Then we get to the goddamn funeral. And I'm like, what's that fucking sound in the background? Why is it raining? It's not raining. Are the goddamn sprinklers on?
Dude.
And I literally put in the chat going, check script calls for rain.
Yeah.
Checks forecast. Prices out rain machine. Fuck it, sprinklers. Because after that, the sprinklers are on in every scene of talking. What do we all usually see in movies? Funeral, rain's happening, conversations in the rain, very dramatic.
Makes it very dramatic,
somber, all this shit. Fucking sprinklers, and then they double down on it with a wide shot to a car. I think it's to Sub-Zero riding his motorcycle, and you see the goddamn sprinkler heads shooting everywhere.
So I love things that like inconvenience funerals. You know what I mean? Like just little things like that. Because I just watched a movie where they were trying to have a service, but right outside of the building, they were doing construction. So you hear jackhammers, you hear all that shit while this lady is trying to give a sermon and everything. I'm like, it's so silly to think about, that moment is supposed to be so intimate and so personal, but you have something like Charlie just said, fucking sprinklers are going on. Like who set this timer?
Right. Yeah. Any other place are the sprinklers off?
That's a checklist thing. I can guarantee you, like when they're having something, because dude, when that hole starts getting wet, it turns into mud, and that's an open hole.
Yeah. I was like, we went from fucking epic Oscar-worthy drama and explosions, and now I can't get the sprinklers out of my goddamn head.
Dude, Richard Norton was crying, Charlie.
I think a sprinkler shot him in the face. I don't even think he was crying at that point.
Before the partner got exploded when he ran to the house with Cynthia.
Oh, yeah.
He would. Yeah. Hey, that's Oscar-worthy right there.
Oh, yeah.
Everything Richard Norton does in this movie is Oscar-worthy. I'm just going to put that out there right
Let's talk about it, because this is where the movie really kicks into overdrive, right?
It does.
Where she starts running for sheriff. She decides, I'm going to run for sheriff. And Richard Norton becomes a much bigger part of the movie now because he's helping her.
I also missed, what his point in the movie was the first time. Because I watched this movie 3 times.
Nice.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I missed why he's in the picture, and that's because he's ex-Special Forces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, why?
Mentioned, yeah.
Yeah, they bring it up. He goes, he moved.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is he so... Why does everybody in this town know fucking Kung Fu? And explains why Richard Norton knows it.
So he teaches other people. He gets
now he does. Yeah,
they don't have Boy Scouts there. They have the Nortons. That's what they call them.
He teaches the whole football team because he's the football coach, I guess. I think they said that.
Yeah, he's the football coach.
Yeah, he's involved with it. I thought I was laughing at Dustin earlier. We were talking about this because it's Richard Norton is fucking Australian and he does not hide it. And he's like, it's because he was in Special Forces. I guess, but also was raised in this town,
Utah,
as a kid in Utah with Cynthia in high school. Apparently had a mission in Australia forever and took their language and then came back and couldn't get his Utah accent back. So I don't give a shit because I don't want Richard Norton to talk like a Utah guy. I want fucking Australian.
I don't even care. I didn't even think about it. You guys just brought it up. I didn't even care.
And what is this? 3 years removed from Equalizer? I want to say it's
3 after
something like that.
I want to say Equalizer 2000 was in the late 80s. Charlie just whipped that shit. He goes,
I got it.
Don't worry.
It's right here. I may not be able to remember the name, but I know where the fuck it is in my collection. So
Charlie just smells it. He goes, yes, Richard Norton.
Filmed in 86, released in 1987.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So, dude, I feel like he would have the same physique in this, and I feel like he would want to show that shit off, dude, which was kind of a bummer for him to not have this other really big bad to fight, another a muscle hinchy, because he's fighting lackeys in this movie, dude, and throwing them around like fucking ragdoll.
They give Cynthia the big motherfuckers in this movie. That's what I kept noticing.
Yeah. They do.
I did notice when they're in the gym fight though that Richard Norton has fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledum over there holding that dumbbell on him, dude. They're wearing the same.
He hits him with a flying body drop, like
dude. He fucking suplexes one of them.
I was like, well, yes, go, man.
Look,
yes.
I'm watching this and I am going, I would do the same fucking thing. So they've got a fight in the gym. It's choreographed and in the story to be in the gym. What is in the gym? Mats. That means we can do whatever the fuck we want with this stuff. So he's literally double foot kicking people, falling on the ground, jumping, tackling,
body
flipping.
slamming them.
He picks up another dude. He gets held down with barbells while another guy tries to choke him out, and then he swings barbells like an American gladiator.
Dude, they were throwing him like frisbee. Oh, dude, he hit a dude with a 45 plate. It's like he killed that guy. That guy's dead.
And then he drops it on the ground, clang.
Yeah,
to show how heavy it was.
Oh my god, dude! But I think
I love the gym fight. The gym fight to me, I was hyped at that.
Richard Norton was great in that, but I really got just to step back just a second. Where they were fighting the firefighters, dude, that was peak because he had the staff and he was just. Oh man, he looked so good. He looked like freaking Johnny Cage out there whooping dudes' ass. It was all cool.
And it was not just it's like the halberd. It was the the hook thing that he was using. And that's when I started noticing. I'm like, none of the good guys are killing anyone in this movie. That's where I literally went. Is anyone gonna die that isn't story relevant?
Well, that's also because Cynthia's out there whooping ass to the point where all these dudes just run away from her.
Oh yeah,
she kicks the shit out of them, and to the point like they're like, all right, we're done.
Yeah.
All right, later.
That's the
We're
only, and that it's not just Cynthia movies. It's every action movie. It's every Steven Seagal movie. It's every Van Damme movie. When you keep bringing the same henchmen back, you'd think they'd learn their fucking lesson.
Dude, look at the one. What was that? Was it Lone Wolf McQuaid where he goes, "Do I have to beat your ass for a fifth time?"
Yeah. Well, it's like I brought up Roundhouse earlier. At least all of their injuries keep getting worse. As the movie goes.
Yeah.
I kept thinking, like, I can't believe these guys aren't packing. Like, I mean, I know we got a couple of machine guns on guys here and there, but like all these like lackey dudes, you're not telling me they don't have a snub nose or something.
Yeah, there's no. So
I don't think they would.
Cynthia has taken a vow to not use weapons because she killed somebody, even though like she's getting out a gun. When I say that,
because she uses the bow staff,
but she was packing in that alley fight. She pulled that shit out. Like,
well, she was a cop at that point. No one knew that at first, so you're just like, holy shit, she is ready for a mugger, and then it cuts to her giving her badge, and I'm like,
and a different gun.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. Yeah. But she's made this like vow to not use a gun at all, so. It is weird that it's like there's not a lot of guns. We've got about 2 machine guns that everyone can share throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero loses it, then goes and finds it again and then uses it again. But it's like, yeah, there's no like even the main baddie goes up in his attic in an old trunk and pulls out a revolver. And you're just like, wouldn't you have that shit strapped on you? Like, you're in charge of this whole goddamn town. You should be packing, man.
I don't know if he'd be packing because he has all those people to do it for him, and he's never encountered anyone like Cynthia. And with Richard Norton just freshly getting back, like he's now having to deal with people resisting him, and that isn't like the 2 good cops, but he knows that they wouldn't kill anyone because like at the beginning, like we see like in this bar fight at the Beaver Lounge Inn. This guy has the champagne of beers itself, that Miller High Life bottle just broken, and our lieutenant or deputy, whatever, shoots the gun in the air, and he goes, "The next one's going to be the Kneecap Express."
Yep.
So I would think he wouldn't, like the big bad wouldn't really have to be packing because he has all these other people around him that does, because at that point the ex-impromptu sheriff is no longer a cop. He just has guns now and shooting at Cynthia through a broken window.
See, that's one of the foibles of being an evil villain that relies only on
Charlie,
money.
Not everyone can be David Carradine, okay?
You got to wear that sweater vest, man.
He's got the dim sum.
But money's only going to get because you're going to get
shirt off. Mickey's like fucking King Boomy.
But it's like eventually someone's going to get tired of your shit. You're going to talk wrong to someone, and then your henchman's going to talk. It's going to be like Simon Phoenix when he takes out the guy in Demolition Man. He's like, I'm tired of listening to you. Throw his ass in the fire. You kill this man.
Yeah.
But you're sitting there going, you gotta show some power. This guy's just beating up hookers or prostitutes or whatever they are. I don't even know.
The sheriff and the deputy. He is the Bob Marley song.
Had them killed. He didn't kill them. Had them killed.
But that's the same thing, right? Like,
no, if you want to keep power, if you want people to listen to you, sometimes you got to pull that fucking trigger.
You got to rule with a forceful hand.
That's right.
Yeah,
Did you see Lord Humongous out there just letting all the other people do the shit? Trying to get the gasoline? No, that motherfucker's on the front goddamn line. I will not ask my men to do something I will not be willing to do myself. Lead by example.
And that's where Canadian tuxedos.
That rally.
More of a bad guy.
That rally.
Bring it, Charlie.
Someone out there had to make a goddamn killing in the 80s by investing in denim.
You got that
because
right.
I'm telling you, man, when you see this rally of the townspeople behind Cynthia running for sheriff and that camera's panning around these people, you're just like, God damn. It's easier to count the people that aren't wearing denim in this entire group. And that's including Richard Norton and shit in this thing, man. It's just holy shit. But then this rally is awesome because the bad guys are like in the shadows in the car.
What
You're
the
like,
fuck's going on?
let's bring the firefighters in. Let's put this big ass bonfire. We got a permit, motherfuckers. You can't put our fire out.
I
We
have
got
a permit.
Yeah, it says I can do whatever I want to do.
And that very bad ADRing right there.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We got a permit. And, that fireman gets his ass handed to him because Richard Norton jumps on that goddamn truck and knocks him the fuck out. Like, yeah, no water for you people. He's like fucking just like, no. And then the guy's like, all right, I've had enough of this shit. And like points out the window and like all these henchmen start coming through the waves of people.
Yeah.
Goddamn, we get this awesome fight in this rally by a bonfire, like a fireside fight. So goddamn good.
Dude, and the fact that Richard Norton's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Rolls
The
up
moves.
those long sleeves and he fucking bop, 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 bop.
He's
is
stretching out those denim jeans too, but like they are not hampering.
But my
Or hindering
No,
his
he.
movement
I'm
at
telling
all.
you, he was.
He almost did a split at one point. I was like, "Damn, bro!"
He was a graceful gazelle.
Yeah.
You're enamored by his moves. I'm sitting there going like, we've seen him in Equalizer. He only did like a kick and a punch
Well, he was
once in
wearing
a
leather.
while.
He was wearing leather. Then.
It was
And he had a,
hot.
and he had a
Like,
big ass gun.
Yeah, he's like, I don't need
He
to kick
didn't need to
anyone.
do splits.
It did not prepare me for what type of martial artist this guy is when I watched this movie, and I'm
Dude,
like
yeah.
jaw on the floor.
I will another movie where he does a lot more. Okay, well, we'll bring another him and Rothrock.
We
movie where
need
they do
we
a
need
lot
more
of
Norton
that.
and
Yeah,
Rothrock.
But my
I'm
favorite,
just saying, we have the sequel
Yeah,
at our
Yeah,
disposal.
we do.
Okay, I'm just letting you guys know.
my favorite in this fight, dude, is when Keith Cook, our Sub-Zero, walks up to the fucking rally and those dudes like square up and he roundhouses all three of them in
All
the
of 'em.
face.
It's
in
so good.
one fail swoop. He goes bop bop bop. Done. I'm like, God damn it, dude. Like, I love that character. And then we learn like his dramatic backstory and we learn about his mom after, like Richard Norton and Cynthia Rothrock kind of like come up with this plan because they've seen him around town where they're at, but he's kind of like watching over them.
Yeah.
Just wanting to be a part of it.
He's a guardian angel for the first good chunk of this movie.
And then Richard Norton takes off in that Trans Am.
Dude, beautiful.
I've been waiting for you guys to bring up that fucking car.
Because we're there now. All it was missing was him standing on the hood while still driving the car.
Yes.
But they do this like a gotcha moment. They're like, and they learn about his tragic backstory, and I forgot. I lost my train of thought where he was going.
Where they cornered him in that little, I don't know where they cornered him at, like a little truck stop or something. And then,
but man, I forgot where I was going. Sorry.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
I forgot.
well, that's fine because that's kind of when we find out what happened with his mom being a prostitute at the Beaver Lounge.
Yeah. And what
then
happened to his hand.
He was a great like dirt bike racer. He's like winning races and stuff. And then he lost his hand.
Was anyone else whenever he walked in there and she's like, son? I'm like, bullshit. Did anyone else say that? Like,
she looked way too young, but I don't know.
She also looked way too from the mountains of Caucasus.
For sure. Because they make quite a few references to him being a Native American, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can't remember. There's a couple like slang terms they like throw at him. Like,
There's
okay.
some slurs
You know,
thrown around.
You know, this is a hick town, as we said.
Yeah, you're expecting it. This is also done in 1990, so
That's true.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody's dropping anything real bad though.
But-
Again, it's fairly tame.
But before they made it to the election, they're trying to stop her, right? And that girl that gave her a hard time at the beginning at the bar that when she went to high school with, kind of gets her attention, like follows her and like pull over
in the middle of the goddamn road.
pull like first of all she's following her and that was really weird camera angle, like pull over, and she's like shaking her head like okay. They pull over and talk and she's so nervous about somebody seeing her, but you're right, she's out in the middle of the fucking like on a main road,
Cynthia couldn't have done her a solid and propped the top up.
and then somebody drives by, lo and behold
They would
she's
have
like,
known
"Shit."
she's got to be the only person in that hick town driving a Toyota MR2.
Yes, thank you. I was like, they would have saw your car. Like they're not gonna.
They know
already saw
what
your
that car is. Cynthia's in some kind of either Buick or Chrysler.
It's a
convertible.
Chrysler. Yeah.
I thought it was a Cavalier, but it's that
Nah.
that time where they all look the goddamn
Yeah,
same. And I'm just like, y'all both are in white ass mini compact cars. Everyone knows where you are right now.
Exactly.
Everyone.
But she ends up in her trunk later, dead, because somebody tips her off with like, "There's a bomb in the back of your car. Don't start it up."
And
So the
you
cops
have
get there. And,
it's not the cops. It's Darth Vader.
wait, yeah, okay. So they get there and they open the trunk. She's dead in there. And this is the part that threw me off. Nothing happened to, like, I would have thought they would have like tried a little bit harder to like pin this death. And they're just like, so you don't know anything about it. And they're like, no, all right.
So I had that same thought, but what got me thinking was because Cynthia and Richard Norton had called the bomb squad instead of like
That's
trying
true.
to call
That's
the
true.
cops.
I didn't think about it either.
There was a lot more people there and it caused a bigger scene. So they had that like plausible deniability. Like that's a pretty good act if you're trying to cover up a dead body being in your trunk by calling the authorities.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could like piece together that this kind of gets brought up and dropped immediately. Like it's gone.
And so like the phone call, I thought it was that girl because it was a woman that told her to let her know there's a bomb in
I
the
think
back
that's
of the
what
car.
they were playing with her on that.
But so we'll talk about it later at the end. But that woman that he's been keeping up in his basement, that's, you know, he's been beating up and having sex with. I don't know what he's doing to her. He's torturing her. I was like, I bet that was her somehow because
I'd like to see
I feel
that.
like there was something missing or cut out of this movie about her. Because again, when we get to the end, it's like, okay, that happened. Like I feel like something's missing there with that lady.
It's weird because it would be really hard for the gap in time to have made it Sub-Zero's mom.
Yeah.
You know, even though that's it would have been perfect, but it doesn't line up storytelling wise. And I get that, but she needed to be important. She needed to be like the sheriff's wife.
Yeah.
Like, because the sheriff's wife isn't Cynthia's mom.
No.
It's like
Anybody else pick up on that?
Yeah, because she calls her by her name.
She
not
calls
like
her
mom.
Maria. Yeah.
Yeah, I picked up on that pretty quick.
Yeah.
And she fucking dies brutally in this movie where you're just like, and then that movie goes dark again. Like it's just, they get gunned down after the victory rally of the election. And they go to, you know, then they run to the judge. You have to certify me. Just like,
Oh yeah, that was great, man.
Walking
like,
tall.
Get your
It's the
Bible.
exact same
Go
thing.
get your Bible.
He fucking grabs him by the collar, dude, and picks him up.
Yeah.
Get your Bible. Get your Bible now.
But I remember my train of thought where I was going earlier now.
Okay.
Because there's a part in this, like right after Cynthia wins and all this shit happens, she's handing out fucking badges.
Oh, to
And
all kinds of people.
She's like, okay, guys, raise your right hand and say, I promise.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know, because earlier we see Sub-Zero, he has a deputy badge on.
Yep.
His leather vest.
He's standing there with them. You know who didn't have a badge?
Richard Norton.
Richard Norton, because he's like, I don't need no stinking badge.
That's right.
No, but the thing
I
is,
am the law.
He's handed a badge, not Richard Norton. Sub-Zero is handed a badge during that too. So it's like, what was filmed first?
Yeah. I got what you're saying.
But you brought up the fact that none of the good guys were killing people, or there was no real other like driving factor of dying, and like our Sub-Zero character learns that his mother was killed.
Yeah.
By this sleazeball that's running the town.
By the rich guy. Yeah.
And he goes off on he fucking takes off, and Cynthia's like, he's gonna go kill him. There's like two parts when that happens where you think he does die. And I'm like, fuck, that would have been perfect. It'd have been good. Like he seeked the revenge that he got. Now he's okay with dying.
Oh, okay.
Which I think would have been fine with
Oh,
me.
Sub-Zero dying. Okay. I see what
Sub-Zero.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Richard Norton, he can't do that, dude. His dick's too big.
Yeah. I thought Richard Norton at least got hurt in the rally assault.
Dude.
Because she cries for Matt, and then the camera cuts down, shows the stepmom.
Yeah.
And then he's like beside her all of a sudden. And I'm just like, I thought like either he got wounded or some shit. I was worried.
Dude, and they pull up to that fucking crack house, right?
Oh, that was great.
And you have all the cars like synchronized parking and stuff.
This is they deputize everybody and they're like, we're just gonna go fucking do what we want to do and clean house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mickey, they bring a bulldozer with them.
It's there.
Holly goes, no, that's a crime scene. No.
They come out of there like roaches, dude.
Dude, I thought the same fucking, that dude jumps out the top fucking window and lands and takes off running. I was like, look at the rats leaving the shit.
And they tear down that wall, but then Cynthia and Sub-Zero walk around the building and there's that window they're looking in, but they're like, you can kind of see like their hands like folded into it.
Yeah.
So there's no glass there, but they're acting like there's fucking glass on the window by not peeking their head in and looking. Dude.
They had to see all the drugs. They paid for that set. They had to use it again. Only got one good shot out of that drug den.
Oh,
but no, I absolutely love that. And then they keep. I do like that they keep Cynthia on this track of she has to do everything correct. She is a arm of the law. Even when they go to this final battle at the Beaver Boar Dam, whatever, that
Beaver Lodge
she tells him, she's like, I have to go at least tell them I have a search warrant. Like, these guys are waiting on her with guns pointed, and she's like, I still got to tell them I got a search warrant. I got to tell everybody what happened, though, now. Is I got done watching this gym scenario, and I'm hyping up in the chat, and then Mickey's like, I don't know. I think the bar scene's better. By the way, hold on. And I'm like, oh, that means something's getting ready to happen. And I see this, and it starts right there. They come into to the bar, and fucking Dakota is in the back because he's holding back. And I see that motherfucker put that white helmet on.
Yes. I know what's about to happen.
He rides through that front window. Talking about Pixar references, I sent in the group chat, fucking Duke Kaboom when he's doing ninja kicks off the top of the bike wearing the helmet. Because that's what Dakota fucking does. He rides that son of a bitch through there. Dakota does kill someone. He kills the bar owner guy.
The bike crushes him into the wall very slowly.
He's dead. Because he don't wake back up.
No.
But he goes in there, and then he just starts fucking ninja fighting everybody.
Everybody does. I was like, this bar fight is wild. That's what I wrote in my notes. Because it's just like, it felt really long. Like, I don't know how long it was. And I didn't care, though. I was like, this is still going on, and I love it. Like, these fights are just coming out, and there's henchmen coming out of everyone. They look like those Bloods in the alley. They look like Hicks. They look like different dudes just showing up and fighting in this bar, and I was like, this is great. This is great.
But it reminded me of, we've already brought it up, Lone Wolf McQuade when he goes up into that bar, but I think something goes out the window instead of in the window in this fight. But I was just like, this fight is fucking awesome. It's chaotic, but yet you can still see everything. And then fucking Richard Norton goes in there again, and he is just whooping fucking ass over the place.
And we have that badass music that was playing in the trailer. That's where this is at too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That awesome, like, I don't know what it is, just funky ass.
I also kept laughing because they would show an awesome fight with Cynthia, and she's like holding her own, kicking these dudes, doing her Dustin does it better. But then it would cut to like Richard Norton or Dakota fighting someone, and you would see Cynthia flipping in the background. I was just like, this is awesome.
Oh my god, dude! But no, man, like Dakota kind of like restrains. He's about to get his fucking vengeance, dude. But I think that's where like the bigger man comes into the picture. It's like he's like, I could fucking kill you.
Yeah, I thought he did. So it was kind of cool to see that he didn't.
But we're sitting there, and Holly's like, didn't he have a gun? Talking about the sleazeball. And I'm like, yeah, something probably happened in between Cynthia running to the barn.
Yeah.
And us seeing that, like maybe an ass whooping.
And that little scene was cut weird where Dakota's kind of stalking him. They're kind of stalking each other in that stable.
Yeah.
Because he shoots his gun. There's like no reaction. Like, I was like, oh no, he shot him. Or like he gave himself away. But it was neither. Like Dakota still was like, I don't know where he's at. You just heard that gun go off? Like you're in a barn. You're going to find him. So I didn't know what had happened.
The door was open, Mickey. He was raised in a barn.
He was raised in a barn, wasn't he?
But dude, when fucking Dakota walks up and goes, boop, and pokes the nose of the barrel up to the sleazeball's fucking face.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, I got you.
Drop it, motherfucker.
You dead.
Oh my god, dude.
I love when they're all completely done and they've handcuffed the dude. Richard Norton has him, and then Dakota's just like takes the M16 and hangs it on the goddamn stable peg.
Why?
Like, what are you doing?
Mickey, he left it there for the next fight.
And what? It drove me crazy. It's like, why is Richard Norton handcuffing him to him? I know, just put the handcuffs on him and like escort him out. You don't have to, because honestly, I was like, something bad is going to happen to him. That's what I thought. I was like, something bad is going to happen to Richard Norton now that he's handcuffed to him.
It
almost does.
I was going to say, something bad does happen to him because I'm watching this. I'll give it to them. I did not really see this coming.
No,
but they are
this is what I was
handcuffed,
talking about.
walking out of the stable, and all of a sudden you see old girl that's been tied up in that bedroom, beat the shit out of whatever's happened to her, holding this M16, but all you hear is this gunshot, and both the bad guy and Richard Norton fall down.
Flying backwards.
Richard Norton's just like,
M16, Charlie.
Pretty
She
sure
had the Equalizer 2000.
Okay.
No, then he would.
They
Then he
would've
would
both
have
been dead.
blown up. Yeah, that's exactly what would have happened.
Well, I'm saying it knocked Richard Norton. Like the only weapon that can knock Richard Norton off his feet is the Equalizer 2000.
That bugged me because I was like, there should have been more to this lady. Like it was
very-
cool. It was cool that she got her revenge, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he got what's coming to him because he's been torturing. This poor
Yeah, I'm
woman
glad the
this whole
guy's
time.
dead. Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
But I was like, man, there should have been more about that lady for that to be. It would have felt because it felt kind of anticlimactic in a way.
Anticlimactic, yep.
Because
Instead of being like, yes, finally you got him. You know, what I mean?
all we ever see is whenever he's either done or when he's walking into the room and then closes the door. You know, for a movie, again, we don't know why it's rated R because there's no nudity in this. She's in like lingerie or whatever in this room. But yeah, I'm with you, man, because I was just sitting there going, it's like, who is she? What importance does she have here?
Yeah.
Like, I needed a little more with that.
They lay it out for you though. Like when old girl pulls Cynthia over, she's like, you know, there are times where they just call down to the Beaver Lounge.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
And it's just some random fucking girl, but
Well-
it should have been Dakota's mom.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because we take from that's what happened to Dakota's mom. Like, that's kind of what you piece together is that's why that's why when they tell him, it's like, that guy killed your mom. That's how, you know.
Now that I think about this, it makes sense why, like, of all the people that Dakota killed, the bartender was like numero uno.
Yeah, he's the right-hand man. Yeah, he's...
Well, no, it's also because in the flashback, you know, he grabs his mom and says, go to fucking work.
Yeah.
And Dakota says, no way. And that's why his hand is gone now.
Yeah, but I don't think Dakota was out there outside the big-ass window kind of lining it up perfectly.
I bet you he was, though.
Waiting for that guy to get just...
I bet you he was.
Dakota had it gunned from way back up the road, full bore all the way through the window.
He memorized his fucking movements, and that was it.
Okay.
But everybody, not that I'm, you know, upset about it, but like at the end of this movie, like every deputy that she deputized, like, are turning their badges back in.
Yeah. Except for
it's because they're teenagers.
I'm about to say they were all in fucking high school.
Yeah.
What did you guys do your senior year of high school? Well, we killed the town's Mongol and
we cleaned up
firefight. Yeah. God damn it, dude. What type of college do you think they'd go to though? Like, would they be like the University of Chuck?
Yeah.
Like vigilante U.
Yeah. I don't know. When they did that whole big pan across them, they looked like the rejects from Saved by the Bell, the college years.
Dude,
they all had frosted tips, the hair all spiked up. Like, you guys don't live near a beach. You do realize that, right?
You have all those dudes clipping on their fucking badges, and you got the old buddy wearing a tank top with his fucking meat out, just looking ripped, and he goes right on his goddamn tank top. Holly's sitting there, she goes, "Why are the cops wearing denim?" I'm like, you don't ask that question.
That's a goddamn uniform.
Yeah, that is the uniform.
Denim's bulletproof, ma'am. Did you not know that?
Yeah.
When there was a denim shortage, they invented Kevlar. Okay, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah,
it went chainmail, denim, Kevlar.
Yeah. I feel like we've gone backwards. That's all I'm saying.
But Mickey, we end.
I wrote this down. So yes, I thought like this is a really soft ending with that freeze frame fade out, and then you get like this badass song with a credits roll, and I was like, okay, that was a ride. It was like, what just happened? Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, I'm not upset with the ending. I mean, it did satisfy me. I guess when you shouldn't look at some of these movies like, I really needed some more subplot.
Oh yeah,
needed some more, context to what's going on.
This movie knew what it was about. Like, it knew that it's trying to tell, you know, what every late 80s, early 90s action movie is going to try and tell. And that's somebody moves into a small town, that is corrupted and needs to clean it up.
Yeah.
That's good.
Ain't mad at it with some badass music.
Solid plot.
And they do it in sub 90 minutes too. So
dude,
that's always a bravo to this. Like I said, there's times when this movie really tried to be serious, and then they were like, I think we're losing the plot a little bit. Throw in the action. And then when the action takes off, it is a nonstop ride. Like it's flat out. It is awesome.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I think we about hit all the points we want to hit. You want to get into the things?
Yeah. Let's do the thing.
Let's do the things.
Yeah. What's that, Cynthia? Okay, we'll get that for you, Cynthia.
There's no way he killed someone with a soft pretzel. It's impossible. Look, buddy, I don't know how, okay? But he did it. Bullshit. It's some stupid tall tale that got all blown out of proportion. Boy, where did you get a soft pretzel from? Some guy was just gonna throw it away, so he offered it to me. Why is that pretzel ticking? What? I thought that was one of you guys. Now that's what I call a twist.
All right, so as Charlie kind of said a couple of times, like, there's not a lot of good guys doing any killing here. Just kind of happens a few times with the bad guys. Charlie's idea was we pick our best fight. I say that's cool, but if you have a kill, throw it in there too, because I do have one.
Well, Mickey, let's start with you because I know what your kill is. The reason I didn't gravitate to something like that is, like, I don't like being like, that was awesome when a very important character that you care a lot dies. You know,
I actually have another one. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Even though that was kind of like high up there.
All right.
But I will go ahead and stay. And I mean, we kind of talked about it. I don't want to like steal it from anybody, but it's basically Richard Norton beating the shit out of the fire department. Like, it was so that little moment in time was so good because I was like, he looks great. He's moving fast. He's twirling that fucking staff or whatever he's got. He just looks like a straight badass, man. Like, it was just really, really good. But I did want to give the honorable mention of a kill of the week. Cynthia's fighting a dude at that sawmill who has a chainsaw. And he goes to hit her and he misses and he hits like a power line or something. And it electrocutes his ass. Like, it throws him backwards. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that dude died.
He got to be dead.
She didn't kill him. He kind of killed himself, but it was just really funny to me because he just flew off of that chainsaw when it hit that power. So
I always love a good chainsaw in an action movie. So,
Charlie, how about you? Best fight, best kill, whatever.
Yeah, to me, I was like, because if I'm going to do a best kill, it's going to be when the big bad dies, you know, and gets shot in the head and drags Richard Norton to hell with him, I guess is what it looked like. But my favorite fight, like, I loved the barroom fight, but man, I was still coming off of the high of the gym fight where they go into the weight room and it's fucking Richard Norton fighting two dudes with goddamn barbell,
Tweedledee and Tweedledum, matching shirts and everything, swinging that thing around like a joust, and then picks up, like Mickey said, a 45-pound goddamn weight and cracks a motherfucker in the head with it. That guy is also dead.
He's also dead.
Yeah.
And I love, and they sell it, man. It's just, and he throws it down. It's like clang. I was like, it wasn't that heavy.
Yeah, that was rubber.
It was definitely rubber. And honorable mention to the dude that's ninja starring fucking weights at Cynthia's head in the same fight, and she's like dodging, like whoa, whoa, like Bruce Lee and that motherfucker over there. But yeah, I like that one. Anything with Richard Norton in this movie got my blood pumping, dude. It was awesome.
Hell yeah, for sure. Dustin, what about you, man?
Well, since you guys brought up two, I'm going to bring up two. But
you can have two. Go ahead.
I think my favorite is when Dakota is it's at the lumber mill.
Yeah.
And Dakota finally like steps in for the first time, and he kicks the shit out of those two dudes and then walks over and pushes that lumber over, and it starts drowning them in sawdust, like wood chips and shit. And Cynthia looks up at him and his hair's blowing in the wind. It's in slow motion. Bad as shit, dude.
Yep.
But my honorable is when Cynthia is leaving the Beaver Lounge Inn for the first time, and all five of those fucking dorks are following her out, and they go, "Hey!" And she turns around and roundhouses the first dude, but kicks him so hard that the other four dudes go flying with him.
She learned that from Bolo Young.
Yep.
I bet, dude.
You punch
I
the door and blow up the watermelon on the other side. That's what she did.
I will have to say, not many disappointments in this, but I was watching the whole movie waiting for the scorpion kick.
She did
Never
it.
happened.
She did it at the
When?
She
In the
did
first
the
fight.
back one. It was in the alley. She does. It's not like over her face like that. It's.
It was
back
from
over-
behind where she comes up and she kicked the dude. Yeah,
It's-
go.
yeah,
I
it's-
missed it then.
Just
'cause
watch
I'm
that
always,
first alley fight again. Just
It's in
watch.
the alley. It's in the alley fight.
always waiting for, because I love that fucking scorpion.
She hit him one. It was one time. That one time.
It's right when he's like, oh, by the way, this is a real fight, and she goes, fuck,
Yeah.
and logs in, and then she does it right there.
Oh, okay. I missed
Yeah.
it. It was
that's
dark
mine.
too, and I couldn't
Oh,
see termites.
You couldn't see, you motherfucker. Couldn't see it.
Man. Nice.
Couldn't see it.
All right, let's rate the poster.
Not a bad pose, rookie. But it still doesn't have the right vibe. Move over and let the master show you how it's done.
He turns around and goes,
Oh my god. It's
Laying on
glorious.
a bear-skinned rug.
Richard Norton skinned rug.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Let's
A
start.
denim rug.
Let's start where we stopped, and we'll go right back to Charlie with the poster vibe.
I'm torn, gentlemen. I'm torn. There's a lot, and I was trying to figure out which one's the real one. But I also read that Cynthia hates
Yeah.
Mhm.
this movie poster, and I have a feeling it's the one I'm looking at because it's not Cynthia on the cover. She's like standing on top of a dude in an all denim outfit that I want to like. It's like drawn or something. Dakota has both of his hands. Richard Norton is also in denim. I don't know if you guys are looking at the same one I am.
I saw it. I'm trying to find it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got it.
No.
Only reason I think it's the legit one is because there's another picture that shows it as the clamshell VHS skin.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's the one she's not happy with.
There's also this one. Like, that is definitely not Cynthia Rothrock back there if you look at it. Like, look at
That's not
face.
her either.
Yeah.
I think all the ones that do look like her were done later. Like
Which is weird to think because they do that to her a lot. Like all the other movies we've covered, like the Cynthia that's on the cover is not the Cynthia in the movie.
Yeah.
right. Like there's even one where she's like, it's kind of
That's
like
the-
when Mickey.
that's
just
the one.
saw-
That's the one I was gonna bring up.
And the one where it says she's the ultimate weapon. I like that one where it's got that up there. She is the ultimate weapon.
I like that, but I think I'm gonna. I for the fact there's so many, I don't think the poster matches the vibe of the movie. Like the one that to me is the closest is the old VHS one, but I kind of got to stand on her side that it's not her.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it kind of sucks. And Dakota has two fucking hands. And I don't know what's in this guy's hand. Is that his pipe? I don't know what that is. Is that I don't even know. That might not even be Richard Norton in the back. No, that's Richard Norton. I see that fucking face. There
You
he
holding a
is.
pipe or you just happy to see me?
Like, what is he holding? Like, I don't even know what that is. I don't know. That's going to be one of the ones I say that the poster does not match the vibe of the movie.
That's fair. That's fair. Dustin, what about you?
No, this poster sucks.
Yeah.
Like it does. Like it doesn't sell anything to me. Or at least the IMDb one that I usually go off of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really bad. I think me personally, the best one is the Vinegar Syndrome redesign poster,
Yes.
which is this right here, Mickey.
Yeah, that one's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
is
like
the
that.
This is the best one that I feel like is out there. But yeah, no, this poster absolutely does not sell the vibe of the movie. The only thing you would have to go off of it is if you knew who Cynthia was.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
I agree. Mickey,
What
what
about
about you, man?
I'm right there with you guys. I was like going off the one Dustin's talking about, the IMDb one, where it's just black with red China O'Brien written up, which is what we've seen
fucking
in all
back.
of these like 90s action movies, Lionheart, Marked for Death, all of them, black, red writing. And yeah, she never dresses she dresses like a mom in this movie. She's never wearing this
No.
scantily clad, sexy outfit. She looks like a city cop here, but this is not the movie we got, right? Like,
Yep.
Nothing about this poster tells me of what I'm gonna get, other than China O'Brien, or other than Cynthia Rothrock fighting. Right?
Dude,
That's it.
yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I would rent this by the cover anyway.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be
Yeah.
like, that looks badass. But I would have not known what movie I was getting. I would have been like, oh, okay, this is different.
You wouldn't
but
have been
not a bad way.
You wouldn't have been disappointed.
No,
but it's not
pleasantly
selling it.
surprised that
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be something else.
I found another poster that just does Keith Cook completely wrong. He has the metal thing on his fist, but his fucking fist is
He's still
sticking
got
out
the
of
hand.
it.
Yeah.
His hand is still there.
It's on the wrong fucking hand too, Charlie.
It is on the wrong hand.
It's on the wrong hand.
I didn't even notice that. Jesus Christ, people. You had one fucking job.
Oh my! He goes, I'm all better now.
Fucking Tropic Thunder. You got hands? You have hands?
Oh man. So
yeah.
poster doesn't match the vibe. That was pretty much the consensus here.
I mean, if that's the only negative we've got for this movie, then
We're good. Yeah.
Then we're fine. Yeah.
So let's rate the bad boy then.
Oh,
No,
we're doing
no.
the
Oh
the
wait,
picks.
I forgot. Okay, I already know I'm picking. Go roll it.
You know the rules, Chrome Dome. It's time for each of us to pick a challenger for the Coliseum. I don't need instructions from a simple-minded fool like you, Mortis. My combatants will crush yours in my glorious Coliseum. You got a mute button on you somewhere, or do I gotta wait for the battery to run out?
I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm not taking the main character in this movie for either of these picks. All right? As awesome as she is, and I have a feeling we'll probably see her again before we get to the Coliseum, so maybe we'll get her in. I got to take Matt Cook, who is Richard Norton, or Matt Conroy, right?
Yeah.
I got to take Dakota. He was so fucking cool. And he's got to have his fucking dirt bike in the Coliseum. I got to see it. So write that down. Richard Norton, Keith Cook, Dakota, Matt Conroy. I'm so sorry, Cynthia, if you're listening, and I know you are.
Always listen.
You're wonderful, and you're gonna
Love
get in.
you.
You're gonna be in there. Don't worry. I'll make sure of it. But
Hey,
not out of
just
this.
remember it was Dustin who said your acting was a little wooden at the beginning of this episode. Just want to put that out there.
I thought it was great.
Yeah. Oscar worthy, I believe, is what I said in this
Yeah,
movie.
Mickey said, yeah, it's great. And he puts the tissues and fucking lotions puts it all away.
Hey man, don't be telling people my secrets. Right.
Richard Norton. I had mine out for Richard. It's fine. It's all good.
But bro, those two stole this movie. Sorry. Love
There
it.
you go.
Love it.
You're going to make me, right now, Richard wins the entire Coliseum. Put Richard Norton back in this goddamn thing.
Well, it's not. He doesn't have the Equalizer 2000.
I don't think he needs it. He's got denim.
I don't know. I mean, Call the Conqueror sits on the fucking throne. That's all I'm saying.
He's got the next best thing to chainmail, sir. He's fine.
He might have to go through Zangief. Who knows?
Oh no!
Please don't fight Zangief. I can't-
This is gonna be fun.
I can't handle that.
It's
Don't
gonna be
do
a
that
good
to me.
Coliseum.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that evil on me.
Oh man, I
Oh.
feel terrible. All right, let's rate it.
There's 3 levels to this shit, punk. And I'm gonna use this crayon to draw it for you. See, I'm badass like Joe Lara in Steel Frontier. Now, most of you bums are basic.
Oh, I know, like Rutger Hauer, right?
You keep his damn name out your mouth. No, more like Chad McQueen and martial law. Shout out to Miss Rothrock, though. But you, my friend, are a bomb. Just like those nerds in Raw Force. Except for mutton chops. That guy fucking rules.
Shout out to Miss Ross.
I would say, Mickey, can we get another shout out? Mickey?
Yeah. I may have not picked her in the Coliseum, but shout out to Miss Rothrock.
Hey, she's mentioned every single episode.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn right.
I made sure of it.
There's a reason. Oh, yeah.
So's Chad McQueen, but
Yeah, and Raw Force.
and Raw Force.
All in the same breath of air.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and get mine out of the way. So it's badass. I mean, like the fights in this are so cool. There's some really. I know we like kind of hit on the drama a little bit. it's not that bad. Like the camera work in the drama scenes is what makes it, right? And the music was what makes it. The dad's death in the courtroom, the tiny courtroom scene with that piece of shit judge, and just all these cool things. But it's a cool story. I love the whole any revenge story is cool, man. I don't care what it is. And this is like taking in the Walking Tall way. Maybe not as, she's a very different character. She's not out for blood, but she's out for justice, right? So it's cool. It's really cool. She's awesome. Wonderful acting. Just amazing. It was great. Richard Norton, though, he stole a lot of those fight scenes, and Dakota was just cool, especially knowing who he is. It makes him even cooler.
Literally.
Bad guys are pieces of shit, which is always a plus because you really want to hate the bad guys. And there's nothing redeeming about any of these pieces of shit. So it's great when they get their asses beat. I just wish we could have seen more of them, like get their fucking neck snapped or something. So that would be my only gripe about the whole movie. Kill some more bad guys. But yeah, so badass for sure. So I'll just go to you, Dustin. What do you got for me?
Oh, man.
I'm going to put you on pressure here. Don't put the pressure on.
Okay. I stated my gripe at the very beginning. And you know what? I really hope if you are listening, Cynthia, I stand 10 toes down. And I'm probably 5 feet taller than you are. So it's all right.
But I was going to say she respects you for the opinion, but then you had to throw in that.
But I was about to say what Charlie said, but I said that would not stop her from kicking the shit out of me.
Scorpion kick you right in the face.
Dude, without any hesitation, dude. The fights in this are fucking awesome. Richard Norton is amazing in this. Like the acting in this movie is really good, except for. But everyone else is like literally acting their asses off, which I really did like. It was very compelling. And then, like Charlie said, once the drama shit happens, it's like you start feeling for it because they've already built up this emotion in you to care for these people. So I'm all in it, man. Like this movie is fucking badass.
Hell yeah.
It's badass. Hands down, dude. I mean, it's got Sub-Zero or Nightwolf or Reptile, whichever one he was. Yeah.
I think he played a lot of parts, actually. Yeah.
So. He was Reptile in the first movie.
Yeah.
And then
hell yeah.
Sub-Zero, Nightwolf.
Look at that. A glow up. What about that? What about promotion right there?
Boom, baby. Charlie, what do you think about China O'Brien?
Oh, I thought this movie was called Richard O'Brien because that motherfucker stole this goddamn movie. Yeah. All right.
That would have been the same effect as like martial law and Tiger Claws, man. Like Cynthia's here, but she's not in the forefront.
Yeah, but this is no Chad McQueen. This is goddamn Richard Norton, okay?
But Tiger Claws fucking ruled too, dude.
That's because it had Bolo in it, so that's cheating. No, if Bolo had been the bad guy in here, I don't know how I would have responded to anything. Like, oh my God.
Bolo and Richard Norton slapping meat.
There has to be one.
I'm going to find
it. Do some digging.
Don't you worry about
there has to be one. But no, I really enjoyed the hell out of this movie. I told Dustin and Mickey earlier before we started recording, I've had like a shit week. And I was like, this is exactly what I needed. I needed to be watching this movie today and getting to talk about it and get hyped. Dude, when Richard Norton actually gets to break down into some fucking martial arts, you are like, God damn, this dude is a true martial artist. This guy knows his shit. There's no camera tricks. It's all in camera, and I am here for it. Cynthia Rothrock, you know exactly what you're getting. She is dynamite on screen with her fights, her gymnastics, the way she can do these fights. It's never fake with her. Fine, the acting was a little rigid. It's fine. Everything else about this movie carries it through. And when this movie hits the gas, this movie hits the fucking gas. Mickey nailed it. I think all the villains are pieces of shit. They remind me of the dumbass Hicks from Rolling Thunder. That Rolling level Vengeance. Was it Rolling Vengeance?
Yeah.
I can't remember names this time for other movies.
Charlie's just sitting there thinking about Richard Norton. Can't think of nothing else.
Rolling Richard Norton was the greatest movie ever. It's just loved it. That's right. There is a movie called Rolling Vengeance. I'm just saying it's out there. It's fine. But anyway, I love this movie. It was awesome. I'm definitely calling it badass. I think I want to buy it. I think if it pops up and I can get a hold of it, I'm buying both. I'm looking forward to watching the sequel.
Yeah.
Sequel might let me down, but they were filmed consecutively.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back, baby, which means maybe some of the magic's still there.
I wonder if it'll take like the left turn like Best of the Best 2 did.
I hope so.
I think it needs to. I hope she has the Equalizer 2008.
Oh,
She's like, you know that vow of not using any more guns?
Dude,
Fuck that.
yes.
I have all the guns. But no, it's exactly what I needed, and I loved it. And I love Richard Norton, and I love Cynthia Rothrock, and this movie was awesome. And that means we get...
You just got hit with a 100% certified USDA prime cut, double barrel, eagle screaming, battle axe swinging, high octane 454 big block, badass B action movie rating. Hell yeah, you are welcome.
So, I did find a movie with Richard Norton and Bolo Young in it. However,
hell yeah.
However, I was reading the description. They're actually the villains. I'm like, okay. I dropped it in the chat, boys, so you can see it. But I'm excited now. I was like, yeah, that's going on the list. They might not fight each other, but them two as villains, I'm in.
I'm fine.
Let's do it, man.
I'm totally fine with it.
For sure.
I'm here for it.
All right, so sorry.
No, go ahead.
All right. So I mean, month of action is over, so we don't have to list anything. But we do appreciate that awesome month of action where everyone participated. Over 20 podcasts and artists, 24, which was really cool. Thank you guys so much. Great success. I had a ball. And then, of course, our Patreon, right? Drawn to Action, those 90s ultraviolet cartoon movies that were turned into cartoons, and I've been having a ball with that. I can't wait to do some more of those. That's a lot of fun too. So be sure to subscribe to the Patreon if you already have. Thank you so much. That's really, really awesome. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for, man? Like, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, I think
come on.
By the time this comes out, episode 3 will have been dropped on the Patreon.
It's on the Patreon, yeah.
But to piggyback on Month of Action, I think it's time, and I hope you boys agree.
Oh, yes.
There was something that ran during the whole Month of Action.
All about Dustin's mouth.
My mouth. My attitude, right?
Yeah.
But I've been
Mr.
keeping
Basic.
I've been keeping track of 3 giveaways that we were doing. So I'm going to do the Blu-rays first, and then I'll do the big VHS bundle last, okay?
Okay.
So I named it The Wheel of Abraxas.
That sounds like a movie I would watch.
Yeah.
So, Charlie, remind me what's going into these giveaway packages.
Where the fuck I find?
There it is. Whatever Charlie has lying around the shop. You might get an action figure. I don't know.
I don't know. No, it's the
15-inch Jack Slater. Who knows?
The goddamn no, you won't. That's mine.
That's mine.
I also showed you guys what I won the other day, so just shush. No, it's the Abraxas Blu-ray, brand new. You'll be getting that. I've got stickers. I think I'm doing patches in each one of these. Yeah, I'm doing a patch.
That's up to you.
In these. Literally, I open up the swag box and I go, yep, one of these. So you'll get what you get and you'll be happy with it.
That's that. So what I'm going to do, Wheel of Abraxas, we had 2 participants.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The other ones have more. This is just
50-50, baby.
I gotta say, not shocked when it comes to Abraxas. I'm just saying.
I'm going to spin the wheel 3 times, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Let's see who it lands on. There we go. It's your boy from the PM Entertainment Podcast.
Congratulations.
Oh, John Cross?
Yeah, man.
Hey, John Cross.
So Charlie's going to reach out to all these people individually, or I can. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And we'll get the information from you to this one right here to get your stuff out to you, you know, in a certain manner, like depending on our time and when we're not busy, you will receive this stuff. So the next one is called the Giveaway 2000.
Oh, this is a big one.
And that has a copy of the Equalizer 2000, which we just talked up a lot, and then everything else Charlie just mentioned, you know, whatever.
Yeah, we just changed the DVD. Don't worry, I still have 2 copies of the movie after I give this one away.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But this one we have 5 people who participated.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click it 3 times.
Yeah.
3. Here we go. Over at Dissect That Film won this one.
Very nice.
He's going to be upset.
Congratulations, sir.
Because now he can't win the VHS.
That is absolutely true.
Yep. But we have to keep it fair, and it's the reason we're doing multiples. We wanted multiple people to win. So if you entered in all 3, if you win one, your name will respin if it lands on it, or if Dustin can take it out.
I just removed them.
Okay.
So the last one is a little poll we put out that was 4 titles that between Charlie, Mickey, and myself picked to get made into a custom art piece from our boy Zach over at Brainbuster Video. And I'm just gonna say, have you guys by chance checked out the art piece?
Yes.
Have we checked out? Yeah, I haven't. I don't have a VCR yet, so I haven't watched it.
It's fucking beautiful. The trailers are perfect. The vibe of it is there. So I have the B Action tape giveaway, and I'm gonna do the same exact thing. I'm gonna click it 3 times, and then it'll pick a winner for us. So you ready?
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Get your finger off.
Who won? Oh, Charlie, you see who won?
No, I didn't.
Spicy Daniel.
No, he was disqualified.
Oh,
Charlie's gonna send it to his mom.
Yeah, goddamn right. Spicy Daniel's mom won.
Man, but yeah, no, we appreciate everyone who jumped on the socials, because I know I kind of like shotgunned the posts, be like, hey, there's this, but I did make it relevant. I kept sharing it.
Yeah.
I pinned it to the top of our page. I'm gonna unpin it after this, but yeah, thank you guys, everyone who jumped on, and like Mickey said, everyone so far who's jumped on the Patreon to support the show has been it's been fantastic, because like we love talking about these cartoons, because we like, given this show and Flicks and Friends and Barons, we don't have that opportunity. So having it on the Patreon, being that there specifically, is a good time. It's such a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
So Charlie, you got anything going on you want to talk about?
We would have just released our double feature came out last week, which was Popcorn and Slaughterhouse. Me and Pete covered, based solely off of VHS covers. They were both fairly cold watches. Slaughterhouse was cold watches, but me and Pete had watched Popcorn not long ago, just on whims. It turned out that we had both seen it, but not when we were kids. So, but we all remembered those VHS covers. So really good conversation over there. It was a lot of fun doing a double feature. I think the next thing's going to be the Pete and Anna episode, which I don't know what that is right now. And then who is it? I think Dustin has the next pick.
I have next pick over here on B Action.
Yeah,
Want me to talk about it?
Might as well. Yeah, go for it.
Man, I'm bringing back somebody who missed out all of last year. 2 somebodies, now that I think about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
2 somebodies. And that is our boy, Billy Blanks.
Tybo's coming back, baby.
Oh, and Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Bubblegum.
Man, fucking frogs and everything, dude. Little movie called Back in Action.
I like the title already.
I'm telling you, I used to do the I Need a Hero clips, and I just found that one, and I found that clip of Billy Blanks roundhousing somebody into Rowdy Piper applying a sleeper hold. I was sold. I'm like, this movie has to happen. I found a really cheap VHS of it, and I'm like, and now it is going to happen.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I bought it, and it's a promo tape too, Mickey. It's like,
that's
like
cool.
the case says like promotional art shit, and then there's like rents or buy so many, and then you get your X amount of money back per quarter type of thing, dude. I'm fucking hyped on that.
That's awesome.
So
it's
Back in Action.
It's kind of made for us because one, it's like it's got back in it with Gimme Back. It's got action for B Action, but also If you say back in action quick enough, it's B action, baby.
Action.
Action.
I'm fucking pumped, man.
I like it.
Over on Flicks and Friends, we will have put out our second episode of our 4th year anniversary month, and that is the 4th installment of the Batman franchise with Batman and Robin.
Chill.
Boy, howdy.
You know what killed the dinosaurs?
Oh my god, dude. It's gonna be a conversation.
That's awesome.
Don't leave home without it.
Dude, the suit up montage at the beginning of this movie alone.
Batgirl butt.
You don't get Batgirl butt.
Yeah, you get Batgirl butt.
Not in the suit up montage.
No, when she gets on that fucking motorcycle later. Don't tell me I don't know what I saw.
Holly walked by. She goes, "Why isn't she wearing yellow checkered plaid suit?" I'm like, "Because she hasn't been in Clueless yet."
Yeah. She's Batgirl.
Yeah. And then over on Barons, we will have put out our episode for Deathgasm. Pretty excited to talk about that one too.
Heavy metal, horror, good combination.
Best use of a dildo in any movie I've ever seen.
The sorority boys fight's pretty fucking funny with dildos.
That's true.
Okay. There's a toss up right there.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got going on. And, I just keep sounding like a broken record, but we really appreciate everyone who played along with the giveaways and everyone who has participated in supporting the show with the Patreon.
Yeah. Absolutely. And for Month of Action.
Month of Action.
Yeah.
Record downloads for the month.
Yes.
Yeah, put out 12 episodes here, guested on others. It's a lot of work, but it was worth it. So thanks all our listeners. Thanks to everyone.
Mickey, you got anything cooking?
No, man. Well, I mean, I work on I do a lot of behind the scenes work now. So it's like, you won't really hear me anywhere else at the moment, but yeah. If you're interested, check out Iridescent 8-Chord Productions. Just some interesting, radio plays, audio dramas, stuff like that. I usually work on those behind the scenes with some sound editing and stuff. But other than that, nah.
Charlie, Pirate Mickey.
You
can find him up there.
There it is, Pirate Mickey.
Pirate Cook Mickey.
Can you give us a little teaser of what that sounds like?
Let me see if I can get in that. It's let's see. Oi! Oi! How about some seagull surprise? There we go. How about that?
Sound like Richard Norton. What's going on?
No, I'm not saying you've never seen Mickey and Richard Norton in the same room.
Oh Lord,
this is true.
I wish. Yeah. I wish.
But
so anybody else's pants tight?
When they were in that little parade in this movie and everyone was cheering, you know what that crowd was cheering?
What?
To not just watch action.
B action.
Mission accomplished.